I watch your movies. How about that, guys?
You really know it, y'all. I appreciate it. Thank you, my bro. That's cool, man. Not even in my country. They show love. This is why I love you, South Africa. I truly love you. You know, I have a bunch of movies and TV shows and everything in America, commercials, print ads, over 300 different jobs that I've done over 13 years. And, you know, but in America, we got so many stars. There's so many people who are doing stuff. We got these huge celebrities there, you know, and I am not there yet. I'm working on it, but I appreciate the love that I came back to the motherland. I came back to South Africa. When I came back, you know, like that I'm in South Africa and there's so much love for me and people, you know how people just be saying they did something. Oh, I'm going to check it out. No, every day people be talking about they watch something with the guys. They be quoting stuff from the movie. Man, I appreciate that. I got homies. I got people in the same company. I got people who are in the movie. They don't promote it. They ain't going to say nothing about it. They ain't trying to help nothing. But I appreciate you all, South Africa, because you're helping my dreams come true.
Wow, that was beautiful. Indeed, South Africans are lovely people and they love foreigners and they welcome everyone to their country, regardless of where you are coming from. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. If you are new to the channel, you are highly welcome. For my returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to the channel. Foreigners share the reasons and give points why they choose to leave their country and move to South Africa and their experience living in South Africa so far. Let's take a look at the video and please do not forget to like the video and comment your thoughts below.
Why did I move here to South Africa? I mean, there's a lot of reasons. First, let me quickly rewind the story back to where it all started. 2016, I was here on vacation. I decided that I'm going to go to army because it's compulsory in Switzerland. And so it is in Italy. And I have double citizenship in both countries. So for me, I first wanted to go to the army and then I decided, oh no, there's no reason for me to go there. So let me bounce, because I either way always wanted to travel and wanted to see different places. I was just in South Africa, had a great time. And I thought, well, why not? Let me experience this country. Here are some of the things that I personally felt like I really enjoyed about South Africa. Number one, I've always wanted to learn how to surf, and I had that opportunity to do that here. In Switzerland, we don't got waves. I think now there's a wave pool, but anyway, you get what I mean. The other thing was the type of freedom people were having in the sense of living. What I mean by that is Switzerland is extremely nice, it's extremely safe, it is extremely wealthy, and all of those beautiful things that I don't really care about. And the thing is that I was living in a country where I always felt like controlled, doing always something wrong, and it is always being watched. It's just not nice, especially not for me, a person that is a free soul and wants to do what the heck I want to do without being judged, without being anything. Plus, I wanted to travel, I wanted to see a different world, and I thought only that I'm gonna be staying here for like 3 years or so, max. Well, 7.5 years later, I'm still here. Anyway, I also always wanted to live by the beach, and I couldn't really do that in Italy. Plus, I always loved speaking English. I don't know what it was. I learned English by watching motivational videos. That was my main vocabulary. I did learn a little bit in school, but that's very basic stuff. Another thing was the friendliness of people in South Africa in general. Just the first approach of people being, hey, how are you? Although not everybody means it, it is warm and welcoming compared to being in Switzerland where everybody is like, you know, just doing the job and working their 9 to 5 and enjoying the 5 weeks of holiday and all of that stuff. And that's one thing I started to appreciate in life in general, was I heard people, after staying here for some years, heard people in Switzerland complaining about some like really bullshit stuff, you know, like really stuff that is like, dude, you can be so grateful to have those kinds of problems, you know. And I only learned that when I went through a rough patch of a couple of years in South Africa. That's when I really started to become grateful for where I am and the experiences that I've had, all the ugly experiences, all the terrifying experiences, all of it. Another thing is it's just the type of lifestyle that one can live. A lot of people ask me from outside of South Africa is like, how is South Africa? And I always tell them two things. Or you can have two experiences, rather. You can have a nice one and you can have an ugly one. Unfortunately, it is not nice if you do not have money. Now, in Europe, especially in Switzerland, if you do not have a job, you can collect your grant money like you can here, just that it is not 350 Rand. It is enough to cover your rent, your food, and any other basic, easy expenses, so you can live like the most people with a normal job live here in South Africa, which is something that is totally different. Yet I've recently heard that a lot of Swiss people are lazy to do that, to collect that check. But anyway, so yes, those benefits are nice, but medical aid, you need it to get a job. If you don't have medical aid, guess what? You're not gonna get a job, which I think is quite crazy. And there's a bunch of other rules, like you're not allowed to make noise on a Sunday. You can get arrested for that, which is crazy. And obviously there's so many other reasons why I wouldn't like it to live there, to be honest. However, this is not for everyone. I mean, some people, they just enjoy living there, collecting their paycheck, and being able to go on the 5 weeks of vacation, which is great. And that's why I love when people be like, oh, we only have so much vacation, inflation, especially if you're that side. Like, yes, I get it, you got it, but you don't have it as bad. One of the most important things, and I don't know why it took me so long to say this, why I enjoy South Africa so much, it's the different cultures. You have so many languages, so many cultures, and within each culture, families do things different in each culture. You have many religious beliefs, you have many different people, you have such a big story and history where I feel like I'm trying to learn as much as I can, and it feels like there's constantly unraveling, like it goes deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And I just generally enjoy learning about that, but I enjoy learning it from people, not necessarily through a book, because I don't enjoy reading those books. And yes, I am aware on how blessed and privileged I am to live here and to live the way I live. I've learned that by not having that here. Another thing that I started appreciating is how much the country has and how diverse it is, from even just from living in Cape Town to living in PE to living in Johannesburg to living in Durban. I've lived in all those provinces, although in Johannesburg I've only usually been there for business, but in all the other cities that I mentioned, I've lived there and I've seen different other places besides those. And it is just so beautiful to see everything and how different the people are, you know. One of the other reasons was I wanted to start my business here as well. I decided, okay, cool, I don't want to go to the army. I do want to travel, might as well start a business and do it while I'm young, while I have time. And I failed. Not failed. I just didn't make it to the point that I think I made it until I lost passion. Then I started another one and another one and another one, and we're still at it. While still working a normal But this is another thing that I appreciated, was the different types of opportunities one can get and can achieve by networking. In Switzerland, it is extremely hard to make, number one, friends, number two, connections, number three, doing business. It's not as easy as most people think it is. If you're happy working in a job and retiring through it, go there. Go to Switzerland, live your best life, go on vacation and everything. That's the life for you, not for me.
This foreigner has really shared a wonderful experience why he chose to move to South Africa and his experience so far living in the motherland. Of course, South Africa is a blessed country and everybody want to visit. In fact, it's a dream country for a lot of people in the world. You see one thing, we always think we Africans, we are wishing to travel to the States. We want to see, we feel like they have everything in place. Their country are so perfect. But trust me, they also wish to live in Africa, to come to the continent of Africa to explore. And trust me, whenever they step their foot to the soil land of Africa, they find it difficult to go back, especially places like Ghana, South Africa. Trust me, whenever foreigners visit this Africa's country, they feel so happy to be there. If you're in South Africa, tell me, how do you feel seeing the way foreigners are enjoying living in your country? And if you're a foreigner planning to come to Africa or you live in South Africa, please feel free to share your experience with us on the comment section. Tell us, how is it being with you? How does it feel living in South Africa as a foreigner? And please do not forget to like the video if you have not liked the video. And please don't forget to also hit on your subscribe button to join this amazing family. On this channel, we are only sharing positivity about Africa, our beautiful continent, so the world can see what we have in Africa. And don't forget to turn on notification bell so whenever I upload a new video, you're not going to miss out on my amazing future content. And I will see you in my next one. Bye for now and stay blessed. And I love you guys so much. Bye bye.